Hello guys, not sure if any of you are on here. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the group and let them know that I am streaming. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alrighty then. I'm gonna go, keep that open. Once I get into The Sims, I will not be able to really control this unless no, I don't want a free update. Thank you. Although that is super cool stuff, and I am always here for anything African. It's weird that I can't load games, but I also did just do a lot of updates. So we're gonna make this safe for streaming. Live changes, and then we're gonna go to audio. I'm gonna drop that master audio by like a lot. And go ahead and close that out. Close that out. Oh, it's because I cleared my cache. So all of my games are gone. Oh, that's so fun. All right, well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the podcast. I think I need to just start on 11. All right, we're going to go ahead and move to the office. We're going to start that over. It's really fun seeing the comments that have popped up recently because we have people who are like, "Go Hufflepuff, go Memphis."
Your world had more magic.
As per usual, if you can't hear, let me know. Oh, good morning. We have 3 people here. Yeah, no. Sims 4 is Sims 2 was amazing. Sims 2 was peak. Sims 3 sucked ass. I hated it. My sister loved it. We're very different people. I'm gonna go through here real quick, try to get my light on. There we go. So you can see me. I'm gonna customize my own sim. I actually don't care about my sim all that much. I don't care. I don't know how to do all this shit. I don't care about you. Alright, we're gonna... I'm gonna do werewolf. Their inner peace. Self-care specialist. Zen guru.
Okay, so
And this is going to be, you can't listen to it beforehand. Sorry.
there was a lot of arguing, I remember, and there was something about oh god, what's his name? Yeah, Sirius. He has like his panties in a twist, and let's see what else
Over
happened.
what?
Horcruxes probably, I don't know. And
Alright, we're just gonna choose that
there
one.
was
That's fine.
something about how they did some flashbacks because you kept doing that thing, which I think is kind of weird.
4 is getting closer to 2, okay? Like, they've got essentially what is making magic, date night, pet seasons. Yeah.
So there was flu powder.
We're just gonna make a really easy person.
They
Also, I had to clear my cache, so like everything looks like it's brand new. I do know what I'm doing, I promise. Ooh, mystical.
They were arguing about something about Dumbledore, and then Hermione had to get serious to like calm the fuck down, but
That's pretty cool.
down. And then there was something about Draco being an asshole like he always is, and
Shady.
what is it? There's some finger pointing crap about Snape.
You know what? We're gonna make. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this. She likes the outdoors. She's cheerful.
That's what happened.
And naturally, no. Are we gonna make her an occult?
I think that's the longest.
Oh, we can make somebody a fairy? Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, I'm trying to do better because I just got yelled at an hour ago for not being able to remember things.
So very good.
No, I'm gonna get rid of
So,
you because we're just gonna make a fairy
couple
person.
Details. Remus and Tonks had a baby.
Oh,
They
hey, there's
got
like a whole fairy thing.
thanks to Draco going to Gringotts.
All right, yeah, we'll do the fairy thing. And
And
then
then
she's gonna
oh,
be,
yeah, there's like legit
let's
five
see,
after that.
a plant lover.
And
And she's gonna be
then
cheerful,
split up.
and she's gonna love the
Trying to go
outdoors.
from there so that they can powwow there because apparently the ministry can track apparition. So the panties and twists that you mentioned about Ron Weasley is because Draco splinched him and everybody gave Ron shit.
Heather.
No.
No.
And Hermione's like, I got splinched. Sirius got splinched. You ain't got shit because you a little bitch. So,
Cause you a little bitch.
And Sirius got operated by himself out to Hogsmeade, got into.
You know what? We're gonna give her Heather.
Tunnel, where he then killed Electo Caro by stripping the
Scott.
and then he went to Snape, and there was a lot of finger pointing, and they took the flu powder from Snape's office, the headmaster's office, to Malfoy Manor, and now everybody's together.
Wait, you know what? We're gonna.
Oh, and this is totally off topic, but
No.
if we have any listeners who are like mega Star Wars fans, will you please tell
Yeah.
me if Yoda has a first name? If you say Parcheesi, that is not the correct answer.
Maybe he's like Madonna. Maybe that's just his entire name.
Well, somebody told me that.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make me.
Parcheesi, and that's not right because they make crap up. And when I looked it up on the internet, there were so many different answers. So if anybody can tell me what Yoda's first name is, I'll give you a
I
cookie.
feel like that's me. All right, hold on. I have to go let my dog in.
Someone will send me a stuffed baby Yoda from the Mandalorian. I will also send you a cookie because baby Yoda is pretty much my favorite.
But if the person that gives us these answers and or things is from England or from Australia, the cookie might not be good when it gets there, but we still
You
get
can
it.
send us the digital cookie.
We actually put it.
Or you can make a cookie and then take a picture of it and then tell us how it tasted. Visually eat it.
Hey, you know, people make videos off of that where people just listen to other people eat. So I guess
Oh my God,
visually
no.
would be a thing.
No, it's the ASMR videos, and I tried to listen to one, and I like had to turn it off because it was grossing me out, and it was just like crunching paper, and I was like, I can't do it. I have to quit. It was awful.
Yeah, it is awful. Like the one Super Bowl commercial with what's her face and the beer, and she's like doing it with the beer bottle and her nails, and I'm just like, no.
You know what? We're gonna keep it off the page.
No idea what you're talking about.
Okay, because it was funny because the last Super Bowl, like there were all these like I think it was like a Bud Light commercial where they're like, yeah, we don't use our beer in high fructose corn syrup, and then I think it was
Right,
Lenny
standard white girl
Kravitz's
face.
daughter, who's married to
Go
Jason
back
Momoa,
to
did
my
a
skin tone.
Michelob
That's Lenny
commercial.
Kravitz's ex-wife.
Okay, whatever. So anyway, she's doing one of those AM whatever the hell videos with the with the beer bottle, and she's like doing this on the thing and whispering like, "We don't have these ingredients in our beer." And then Brianna's with me watching the commercials with me, and I just said, "And you have no high fructose corn syrup, do you?"
Alright, got a picture of my face.
It was all about the corn syrup for the Bud Light, and I'm just like, Jesus. But yeah, they are kind of annoying.
Oh my God, you need to send us the video, and then we can post that with the blog for this episode because we have a website again. Also, it has a different URL because I got fed up with the last group of reason. So we switched to Wix. Thank you, Wix. And we are now fwhpod.com. I figured short, sweet, to the point. And if Kat would be so kind as to send me that commercial, I can go ahead and pop it in there so you know WTF we're talking about.
Yeah.
Mike. Anyway, without further ado, would you like to get into episode 11?
Oh, snap.
Oh snap, dude. After this, we only have 3 more episodes till the end of season 1. And the end of book 1. But you know Shay is going to leave us on that cliffhanger.
Yeah, well, can't be as big of a cliffhanger as Grey's Anatomy last
Don't you dare talk to me about that. I'm behind on it, and I don't want to talk.
Well, you are like one of the few people I know that actually watch this stuff, so I have nobody to talk about it with. So you know what, Ross?
If you're one of our fans and you're a Grey's Anatomy fan, drop us a GIF. Yes, I say GIF because it's graphic imaging, whatever, not graphic. It is not a GIF, it is a GIF. Anyway,
Actually,
drop us-
I heard recently that the person who invented,
it
says
said
it's
it's
either way.
GIF.
No, it's
Oh,
either
he said
way.
it was. Oh, God bless him. Wait. We're recording a Harry Potter podcast. Merlin bless him.
I'm such a dumb.
Beard.
Merlin saggy testicles.
That look like my face.
Brown chicken, brown chicken. Alright. On to chapter 11.
Tell us a story, Claire. Read us a book.
I need my forehead bigger. Oh. I think that kind of looks
Chapter
like me.
11.
Not
Closer than
obviously
ever.
the eye color, but
May 1st,
nope.
1998.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Kind
Dude,
of.
Battle of Hogwarts is like, I think it's like the 2nd of May. We're almost
That's right.
there.
Dun dun dun.
Elizabeth Taylor. Sorry.
May 1st.
Okay.
So let everybody know that we're not actually drunk. We're probably both just sleep deprived because it is fairly late on a Friday.
Hey, did I tell you the story about my sty? So my sty is a spy, and he used to be a private eye.
Oh.
Cat's recording with the puffy eye.
Yeah, I can't see. It keeps watering.
Oh, you
All
can
right.
see out of it?
It keeps watering, so all I see is like that, like teary, like.
Yeah, we'll call that me. And then
Yeah, back to
formal
this
hairstyle. Let's do.
Guess who's mad-eye moody now, bitch?
We'll go with that.
I actually looked it up because I wanted to know if it has a scar and I have to get it drained by an eye doctor. So on the internet, it's like, yeah, it leaves a scar on your eyelid. And I'm like, Muggle, mine is on my lower eye, so that's not going to help me. And I told Audrey, I'm like, I wonder if I could get them to make it a lightning bolt scar so I could be Harry Potter but opposite.
I love you.
What? Did you feel?
God, we were so weird.
I pulled out eyelashes until it went away.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I did. Oh, I was gonna say I did that as a kid. No shit. I'm telling this story. This is fine.
Oh, that's true. Okay, oh my god. Chapter 11. We're starting this. This is it.
Oh wait, no, this is supposed to be my sleep time hair.
It's coming. Not the Red House anymore, it's the Dark Lord.
One if by broomstick, two if by lake.
I was so mad she ruined that part.
One if by... It's the lantern thing. One if by land, two if by sea. Actually, it might be the other way. One if by sea. No, it's one if by land, two if by sea. Ew. Oh my god. Okay, no, we're starting.
Oh, I told my sweet little boy. Okay, hold on. I need to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb, or at least not vibrate so that it stops doing that. He snorted the other night when he was laughing, and I was like, "Oh, your Aunt Meow used to do that," and so then he started doing it on purpose.
Right now.
It was really cute.
Poor guy. He's so sick.
Okay, the Dark Lord is coming. Shit.
The Dark Lord is coming. Shit.
We're not reading this week.
Blooper reel. Blooper reel.
I like how I said blooper reel. Like this didn't all end up
May
in.
1st, 1998.
Yeah.
The Dark Lord is coming. Snape asked once everyone had arrived at his office. He'd thrown up a carefully placed silencing charm, somehow cutting off all of the portraits in the room. Most of them glared at him for doing so, but none more so than Phineas Nigellus. Fuck, I'm never gonna be able to pronounce that right. Phineas Nigellus Black, who glowered at Snape and Sirius in turn. Harry stared at Snape for a long moment, his gaze accusing and his hands shaking with rage. Only Sirius's hand on his shoulder kept him from attacking. Yes.
Oh god, I forgot we're already at like the end of Harry Potter era, book 7.
Snape's focus flew to Draco. Does he have the snake with him? The young Death Eater paled at the mention of Nagini, but he gave a brief nod and turned to close the flue behind him, making sure they could not be followed.
Hey Claire, you want to hear a secret? It's Nagini.
God damn it! Closer than ever, he disclosed. Happened after he found Bellatrix dead. Won't let the thing out of his sight. Snape's black eyes.
I'm doing well, thank you, Blaine.
Around to place a large pensieve on his desk.
Alright, now we're gonna go into swimwear mode and make this figure a little more like mine. I am not terribly muscular.
Mostly potions, but some easily recognizable as memories. Retrieving an empty bottle, Snape unstoppered it and brought his wand to his head. What's he doing? Ron
Nope,
asked.
not that part.
Trying to concentrate, Mr. Weasley. And your silence would be indispensable if it can be managed. Snape glared at the redhead before closing his eyes, concentrating hard and letting his wand pull silvery strings from the side of his head, eventually twirling them around and pushing them into the large file in his hand. Securing it with the top, he held the file out to Harry. Take it.
Let's check out the new clothes.
Those are memories. This, Snape gestured to the large rune-covered stone basin on the desk. I swear to Christ, I heard children screaming.
Okay, not quite that.
They're here.
I smell children.
Nah.
I know. Halloween's over. I'm super butthurt about it.
Butt hurt.
This, Snape gestured to the large room-covered stone basin on the desk, is a pensieve. If I remember correctly from your abysmal attempt at occlumency. You're acquainted with their use. I know what they are. What are they for?
Ooh, that's kind of cute.
Answers on the occasion of my unfortunate demise, Snape replied, and both Ron and Sirius snorted at the use of the word unfortunate. The
That's
death
also
that is certain
cute.
to be unavoidable, as you've now apparently brought the Dark Lord to the doorstep of this institution. Now, if the rest of you plan on surviving the night, I advise the Gryffindors to head towards the 7th floor corridor. I knew it! Drake scowled. I knew that's where they'd all been hiding. Couldn't get it myself when I tried, though. Harry stared between Snape and Draco, concern written on his face at the mention of his housemates. When neither said anything more on the matter, he demanded, "What's going on?" Students had been going missing all year. They're in the room of hidden things. They had to have left someone in there at all times to keep the Slytherins out. Smart, Draco admitted. Must have been a Ravenclaw, he added with a sneer. And all the Gryffindors in the room glared at him.
You don't take offense to that?
I don't. Of course a Ravenclaw would have thought that.
Okay.
You're smart. Speaking of Ravenclaws, Snape interjected, Potter, you'll want to head to the West Tower on the 5th floor. Harry stared icily at his former professor. And why would I go where you tell me to? Because Death Eaters in the school were alerted by the Dark Lord that he would return to Hogwarts, and you were to be kept from Ravenclaw Tower. I assume you're looking for something?
Ooh, that's fun.
Eyeing Harry. Both Hermione and Ron avoided his stare. I wager that whatever you're looking for can be found there. Alright, quick pause. I have to send something to Hannah because I'm an asshole. Fuck. No, wrong thing. No, okay.
god, I had like the weirdest little things to hum. To hear all the Grays things. Yeah, I've started rewatching it. It is astounding how much of that show is a critical part of my like inner like why the fuck did I... Anyway, it's crazy how much of that show is part of just like who I am as a person and how much of that I like adopted from this oh my god, they have Crocs now. Hilarious.
A lot of people hated Frozen too.
I've heard that.
I actually really liked Frozen too.
Somebody
It had to take a while to grow
may
on me, but
potentially ruined it for me, and if they did, I'm gonna be real fucking mad.
no. Na, 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 na,
Well,
na,
I
na.
didn't really like the first one, so I don't really care for it.
Yeah, Kat was never a Frozen fan, which just made me kind of sad because I thought she would have liked it, and then she just didn't.
Oh, I love Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, I liked Panic at the Disco until they turned into giant pieces of shit.
I bought a lot of podcasts today. I'm trying to network. Alright. She has everything she needs. And okay.
Yeah, I came up with an idea.
You did.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I have ideas.
I know.
They may not be good ideas, but sometimes I come up with ideas. Or if you're one of those weird people that say ideas.
Ideas.
Okay, so Snape is telling Harry that he needs to go to Ravenclaw Tower or something. Snape turned to Draco. As for you, return to the Slytherin common room and keep them occupied, if you're able. Easy. Malfoy bowed, his head in acquiescence, before making his way for the Snape turned to Draco. As for you, return to the Slytherin common room and keep them occupied, if you're able.
Ocupado.
Easy. Malfoy bowed his head in acquiescence before making his way through the door, quickly disappearing down the spiral staircase. And you? Oh, fuck. And you? Sirius finally asked. I'll be making my grand escape, coward that I am, Snape said sarcastically. I've been found out, after all. I still have orders to follow. You remember those, lap. It's been a few years, I'll give you that, but if you recall, you had orders to remain within the confines of Grimmauld Place, and not to go gallivanting about the ministry and getting yourself killed.
That's pretty. Gallivanting is a good word.
A wand was raised and pointed in Snape's direction. Sirius smiled
Okay,
wryly as
that's
Hermione's brown eyes flashed in the flickering light as she
a little slutty, but I'm here for it. No.
Just as I thought, Snape almost grinned. Touchy subject, Miss Granger. Or is it Miss Pot? Snape slowly began, his gaze drifting to Sirius, who cut him off with a low snarl. We are leaving. Now, Sirius interrupted, his eyes narrowing dangerously. Snape stared at Sirius for a long moment. Sirius broke eye contact first, turning and ushering Harry, Ron, and Hermione out the door. Once the trio started down the stairs, he spun on Snape viciously. What are you playing at? I've had a feeling for several years, but thought it was impossible. I almost didn't place her, Snape drawled. But the way the girl dotes upon you and comes to your defense, raising her wand in threat even, he sneered at Sirius and scoffed loudly. For Potter? Perhaps. But for you? I imagine if the wolf was here, she'd be raising her fists, the violent little. Aren't you supposed to be making your grand escape? Sirius snapped, storming out of the room, flicking his wand to slam the door violently behind him, before Snape could say another word. What was that about? Harry asked immediately as Sirius rejoined them. Nothing. Snape's an arse, Sirius replied as he moved towards the grand staircase. He seemed to know something about Hermione, Harry began again, but Sirius stopped him, mid-thought. Harry, I'm sorry, but now is not the time to be questioning the words of Severus Snape. We've got jobs to do. Right, son?
Greedy.
He put his hand on Harry's shoulders, trying to get him to focus. Now, Ravenclaw Tower?
I think it's because she took her so long to see Frozen that it was so overhyped by the time she got to it that she was just like, meh.
Rowena Ravenclaw.
Rowena.
I say, let's go to the room of requirement and maybe see if there's a Ravenclaw.
Why did I make my lips so big? That's not
Might
right.
be the diadem, Sirius suggested offhandedly as they walked. What's a diadem? Ron wondered. It's like a tiara, Hermione explained. But wait, how do you know about the diadem? She asked Sirius. I only heard about it because Luna's a Ravenclaw and she was mumbling about it on a train one year. We all went looking for the thing in 4th year, Sirius disclosed with a shrug. James, Remus... oh my god. It's going to be a long episode, kids. We all went looking for the thing in 4th year, Sirius disclosed with a shrug. James, Remus, Wormtail, and... He stopped, changing his train of thought. And I. Did you four ever study? Hermione demanded in exasperation. Sirius laughed and Fine winked at her. If we make it through this, I'll tell you all about how I got 9 OWLs. 9? Hermione screeched, her eyes wide. That's impossible. I got 11 and I nearly killed myself doing it. She stormed ahead of him in a huff. Pearls. Can I help you? You okay?
Oh, Max. What the fuck? Hilarious.
9? Hermione screeched, her eyes wide. That's impossible. I got 11 and I nearly killed myself doing it. She stormed ahead of him in a huff, her curls, which had recently loosened into soft ringlets that fell gently down her back, frizzed up, sparking at the ends with agitation as she moved. Sirius, Ron, and Harry snickered from behind her. Once they reached the 7th floor, Harry rushed to the entrance of the room of requirement while the other 3 remained behind, watching silently as Harry paced back and forth in front of the empty wall, crossing the tapestry of Barnabas the Barney. As though the room had been waiting for Harry.
Barnabas the Barney.
A door appeared on the wall in front of him. Slowly, he reached for the handle and opened the door, stepping inside. The other 3 followed him in. The room was enormous and looked rather like the interior of a particularly sumptuous treehouse, or perhaps a giant ship's cabin. Multicolored hammocks were strung from the ceiling and from the balcony that ran around the dark wood-paneled and windowless walls, which were covered in bright tapestry hangings. They saw the gold Gryffindor lion emblazoned on scarlet, the black badger of Hufflepuff set against yellow. Pause for house pride. Be proud of your house.
You said to pause.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pausing for you to go like, whoop, whoop.
Oh, I thought it was like a moment of silence.
More than Hufflepuff. Is Hufflepuff the best?
Oh, yeah, because that's what I am.
And what do little Hufflepuffs do?
Oh,
We
wait,
puff
right.
and we puff and we blow them muggles down. Oh!
Well, I was going to say puff, puff, pass, but sure.
I am not a stoner fan.
No, but I'm pretty sure Hufflepuff was. They were right next to the kitchens.
Maybe they just like to eat.
That's true. Anyway.
But did they?
Hufflepuff set against yellow, and the bronze eagle of Ravenclaw on blue. The silver and green of Slytherin were noticeably absent. There were bulging bookcases, a few broomsticks propped against the walls, and in the corner, a large wizarding wireless in a wooden case. Harry? A voice called from below the steps that led into the room. Sirius looked down to see Neville, Alice and Frank's boy, looking up at Harry with shock and elation. One eye swollen yellow and purple, visible gouge marks on his face. Oh, look, it's Cat!
What?
One eye swollen yellow and purple.
But you know what?
That was mean.
Because you gotta stop.
You could go suck a wand.
Rude.
You could go suck something. You could go suck this worm tail.
You're not cute.
You done?
Yeah, because I can't come up with anything else. But seriously, you can suck it. Oh, I had one more.
Harry! He yelled and rushed up, kicking his friend in the head embrace. At Neville's shouts, more followed. Harry? It's Potter! It's Potter! Ron! Hermione! Is that Sirius Black? I thought he was dead. Neville, what is this place? Harry asked, eyes wide as he
Ew.
came to the giant
Wait.
room.
Pause. What was that?
What?
I thought he was dead.
Sirius Black.
Yeah, but why'd you say it like that?
I don't know, he's doing a bunch of different voices.
Okay, get back to long water.
Neville, what is this place?
Yeah.
Harry asked, eyes wide as he took in the giant room.
Oh, it's a room of requirement.
Room of requirement, of course, Neville exclaimed.
I knew
So-
that.
They already said that in the chapter like twice.
This is why I am not going to be a medical doctor. Anyways.
Room of requirement, of course, Neville exclaimed. Surpassed itself, hasn't it? The Carrows were chasing me, and I knew I had just one chance for a hideout. I managed to get through the door, and this is what I found. Well, it wasn't exactly like this when I arrived. It was a lot smaller. There was only one hammock and just Gryffindor hangings, but it's expanded as more and more of the DA have arrived. What's the DA?
DA.
DA.
Dark Avengers.
Honestly, not a bad guess.
Diagon Alley.
Diagonally.
Diagon Alley.
It's not Diagon Alley.
Why?
Think fifth movie.
Yeah, I got nothing.
What club did Harry and Hermione and Ron found?
The Dark Avengers.
Close enough. Dumbledore's army.
Oh shit, I knew that. Fuck
I
me,
know you knew
yeah.
that. Alrighty then. Wait. Alrighty then.
I was about to say, I know I pull out the
They'll
full
actually be like,
Jim
"Shoot
Carrey.
Man's head and whole.
I'm never gonna be able to watch that
part of
movie again.
movie because it's my favorite
movie. Every time, and my dad's like, I really wish you wouldn't. And the Carrows can't get in? Harry wondered aloud,
The hell is
looking
a
around
Carrow?
for the Sirius just killed Electo. It's the
Who's
brother and
Electo?
sister pair. Electo Carrow. It was a brother and sister pair. So they didn't go into this as much in the movies, but Electo and Amicus Carrow, Electo being the woman, Amicus being the guy, they were brought in to teach dark arts, not defense against the dark arts, just dark
arts. No.
I don't remember. I don't know if they taught it
Ooh.
simultaneously or what.
Oh,
No,
fuck
no,
yeah.
no. One of them taught dark arts. The other one taught Muggle studies, but Muggle studies became like how to exterminate Muggles and why Muggles are terrible. And they basically they were the two that were really like torturing the students.
Okay.
What? The Carrows? Yeah, I spotted old Electo on my way in. Oh shit, that wasn't Neville. And I skipped ahead anyway. Gross.
And the Carrows can't get in.
Harry wondered aloud, looking around for the door. Only need to worry about one now anyway, Sirius breezily commented. Harry turned to look at him. What's that? What? The Carrows?
Shit.
I spotted old Electo on my way in. She's allergic to dogs, Sirius said with a devious grin.
He's
Hermione
allergic
turned
to
at him.
dogs.
Do I even want to know? She pulled a wand on me, Sirius said hastily. It was all in defense, love, I promise. I didn't even have a wand in my hand. Hermione narrowed her eyes. Did you have hands? Trust me, Hermione. If you knew the Electocaro that I knew growing up, you wouldn't give her memory a passing thought. Or her brother either. In fact, I'm looking forward to a little reunion with Amicus. Can you just, I don't know, try to avoid trouble? She pleaded with him.
Meh.
A stern look on her face.
No.
Is that even possible?
No.
You act like I purposely walk into fights, Sirius said accusingly. If you haven't noticed, I've been pretty adept at not dying this year, and the only fights I get into are when I'm being attacked. Hermione folded her arms over her chest. Could you be a little less enthusiastic about it? I have very few outlets for my energy, Sirius contended, his jaw tight. At least this way I'm bloody helpful.
You're a freaking dog. You have many outlets for your energy.
I can think of a few outlets for his energy.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Hermione's Chamber of Secrets.
Look, the fact that she got there as early as she did.
You're on your game. Can we just record like this every day?
I don't know. You're the one with the schedule.
Schedule. She actually sounds like Princess Donut
Also,
there.
I do feel like we owe you guys an explanation. One of the reasons that things have been delayed is partially because of poor Hannabeth having to deal with the broken bones in her husband.
Heyo.
The other issue is that I just got a new job, which is super exciting because it's a super wonderful opportunity, and I am so blessed to have it. Hashtag blessed. But it is instead of a 20-minute commute to work, I now have a 90-minute commute to work and a 90-minute commute back, which means I leave my house at 6 o'clock in the morning and I don't get home until 6:30 at night. And it's
really high pants.
5:30 in the morning. I get 6:30. So I'm out of my house for 13 hours.
What's funny is I keep looking at these outfits. I would never wear most of these in real life.
Which sucks. But we are working on getting better and we have big plans for season 2, so this doesn't happen to me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I sit in front of my computer all day and read studies about the workplace.
That she
I
did.
literally hate you so much at this moment, but it's mainly because I had a 2+ hour commute to work this morning because Tennesseans can't drive in the rain.
Facts. That has not improved.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually kind of cute.
Are they always like this? Neville
hey,
whispered
it's
to
not
Harry.
plagiarism if we say anyway the dead of time. Oh.
That's true.
Ooh, that's cute. That is also cute.
Are they always like this? Neville whispered to Harry, who merely rolled his eyes, dipped his head in confirmation, and walked away from his feuding godfather and best friend. Hermione clearly heard the comment because she glowered at Harry, watching as he moved into the crowd to be welcomed by old friends and acquaintances. I need to speak to
Ooh,
any
that's fun.
Ravenclaws, Harry declared.
Wish it came in different
Luna's
colors,
blonde
though.
hair stood out as she made her way through the crowd. They had only seen her a day earlier at Shell Cottage and had no idea that she had planned on returning to Hogwarts. Luna, is there anything at Ravenclaw?
Can't even say the name of her own house.
That's really high-waisted.
Luna, is there anything in Ravenclaw Tower that might have belonged to Rowena Ravenclaw? Might be small. Maybe have an eagle on it? Harry asked. Luna stared off into space. Well, there's
Yeah.
a lost diadem.
It's rough.
Sirius chuckled. Told you. Told who what? Someone said from behind Sirius. As they all turned to look, Ginny climbed through the hole in the wall, closely followed by Fred, George, and another boy. Ginny gave Harry a radiant smile, and Sirius grinned at the blush that washed over his godson's face. I knew there was something still there, Sirius commented to Hermione. Of course there is. He only ended things with her to keep her safe. Hermione smiled as Ginny approached Harry and pulled him into a tight hug. He's like James that way, Sirius frowned. Always tried to keep Lily safe. He's like you that way. Hermione beamed up at him. You keep us safe. You've kept me safe. Sirius scowled, his tone low and somber as he said, I let you be tortured. She's gone. I can't have that day or moment back, but She's not out there looking to finish the job. Hermione took a slow, deep breath as if to remind herself of those very facts she was so eager to use to calm Sirius down. I owe that to you. Thought you said you didn't like me fighting, Sirius scoffed lightly, hoping to break the tension of the sober moment. I don't like you in harm's way. There's a difference. I'll admit, it's a fine line. She looked up and Sirius grinned at her. A very fine line, she added, narrowing her gaze at him. Reckless and brave are very different things, Sirius. Good thing I'm a Gryffindor, then, huh? We're very well known for our bravery. Weren't you almost fit in Slytherin? She teased, laughing when he glared at her in reply.
Ew.
I'm going to Ravenclaw Tower,
Oops.
Harry announced.
That's terrible.
He approached Hermione and Sirius, a look of determination on his face. Luna's going with me so I can get inside. It's a shot in the dark, but I think the diadem is something he'd use, you know? We're coming with you, Hermione said. No. Stay here. Fred said he contacted the Order to let them know what was happening. They should show up, and when that happens, I need you here to fill in the blanks. He's on the way, and we need to act fast. While I'm gone, Harry whispered, deal with the cup. Okay. Oh, sure. Okay. Hermione hugged Harry tightly. Please, stay safe. We'll see you soon, love. Oh. Shut the fuck up.
The hippogriff in Claire's head has just deceased.
I thought Sirius was talking to Harry, and I was like, that's a fucking weird thing to call him. We'll see you soon, love. Sirius moved for the door, only to be stopped by Harry's hand on his forearm. No, Sirius, you stay here. Sirius almost growled, his eyes wide. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yes, you are, Harry insisted. I need you to stay with them, especially Hermione. He leaned in and sighed. When Ron destroyed the locket, it fought back in a way that almost overpowered him. Got inside his head and showed him ugly lies, preying on his insecurities and weaknesses. When I destroyed the diary, it nearly killed me. I need someone here with her. They both looked back at Hermione, who was digging in her beaded bag, more than likely looking for the sword of Gryffindor in the cup. Sirius, I trust you to take care of her. Fine, Sirius begrudgingly agreed. But you get right back here, he said, in what little fatherly voice he could summon up. He thought he could imitate what he imagined James would have sounded like in this situation, but failed miserably. He should have imitated Lily. That girl's temper would have stopped a rampaging chimera. I promise, Harry smiled, and then disappeared through the door after him. Ron, Hermione approached the redhead. Sirius and I are going to take care of the cup. I'm coming with you, Ron declared. No, someone needs to be here when the Order shows up. You need to get them all up to date. We all have jobs now. Yours is to help Neville rally the troops.
Nope.
Hermione glanced back at the gathered students and let out a nervous sigh. Maybe figure out how to get some of them out of here. The younger students shouldn't be fighting in a war. Ron frowned. None of us should be fighting in a war, Hermione. No, I suppose not. She lowered her gaze to the cup in her hand. All right, let's get going. Stay safe, Ron. She smiled and hugged him tightly before turning on her heel and stepping towards Sirius. As he opened the door for her, Sirius cast a look back at Ron, who was trying to find Neville. He gave the boys a nod, hoping that his silent support would be properly conveyed. Where to, kitten? He asked, as they moved down the corridor. Hermione clutched the cup tightly, passing the sword of Gryffindor over to him, as it was too heavy for her to carry, and still moved swiftly as she needed to. I'm not sure. I don't know where in the castle would be safe. Under normal circumstances, I would have suggested the room of requirement. She began to wear her bottom lip between her teeth anxiously. Why didn't I think to ask Harry for the map? You're forgetting one very important resource you have.
Why is that going off? Do I have something going on?
Serious grin. The person who made the map in the first place. There isn't a passage in this castle that I don't
Biscuits. I gotta go, guys. I've got a meeting, actually.
One on the fourth floor behind
Thank you. I was hoping that looked up.
Nope.
I do have to run, though. Echo, pause. I totally forgot I have a meeting, so I will be ending this. I will see you guys next time, I will continue streaming